This is the most important thing my wife and I have ever done. And the reason is that if we look at the behaviors, as the physical behaviors of people, that ultimately are going to impact their creativity, what are the pieces, what are the errors, or what are the pieces of efficiency? Australia links its #1 public health problem as sedentary lifestyle. And you can see metabolic syndrome around that, right? Non-exercise, all the orthopedic problems, obesity.
I think it's number 4 or 5 in our culture, right?
It's really, it's high, it's high.
And what's higher? What's higher than that?
Coronary artery disease, things like that. Like it's like the big.
It's in the top 5.
It is. It's the top 5. In the WHO and the world puts it there. It's more dangerous than bears, let's be honest. And so what ends up happening is, around thinking about, are we moving enough? Because the research is showing now that if we don't move, then we're not expressing the genetics correctly, the physical machine doesn't work correctly, the epigenetics, we just actually aren't being who we're supposed to be. And whether this is productivity, so if you own a business, so there's a great study that showed where they took a company that they could track productivity, because it's difficult to track productivity, and especially in a place like this, where I'm like, well, you didn't make it very far on this gift today, or whatever. I tried to use the lowest form of tech there.
Nice, very. And my underbite is coming
that's right.
through.
So the idea here is they were able to track sales. Okay. Made a call, closed a deal, to sell. Sure. People who stood closed deals 2 to 1. So at twice as many closed calls in a call center than people who sat versus standing. Wow. That only made a difference of $80 million to the company in 1 year, just by making sure everyone stood and talked on the phone. And if you are real about this, like your parents, when you were in trouble, you had to sit down, didn't you?
Yeah.
They walked around and you had to sit down, and you sat down, you're like, oh, your body language is screwed, your brain turns off, a whole bunch of things. If you have to take a important call, you stand up and walk around and pace, because your brain is like, sing, I know this. So your brain becomes more active. We know that you're more creative.